Hello everybody. Welcome to the fate of Ukodor on the Fabled 42, where we build community through friendship, gaming, and of course, chaos. We are on episode 5. I know it's been a while. You missed us.
Been a while. Been a while.
We're starting it. We're going to get started here shortly, but before we do that, we're going to do some announcements. So YouTube, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me, don't quote me, but I think if you missed today's episode of Fate of Ukodor, you can catch it on YouTube on Wednesday. That's when it should be uploaded, I think. But
Carry the 3.
it will be on within the next week. Basically, you can go to Fable 42 on YouTube, and it has all our previous stream sessions as well as all the other shows' previous streamed sessions as well. Just in case you can't be with us here on Saturday. Other than that, there isn't any other YouTube announcement thing that I can think of. So I will turn it over to Kate.
Is it me?
I think so.
Yep.
Oh no! Really a little.
We're winging it. We're professionals.
This is my
All professionals
favorite.
just wing it.
All right. Okay.
I'm
right, guys.
so excited.
We're ready. We're ready.
So a special thank you to Critical Dice, our first sponsor. Wonderful, amazing, actually. So we're gonna have 2 giveaways tonight. One the first half of the show, and then one after the break. So to enter in those giveaways, where you would receive a nice set of dice, type in !critical. Did I do it?
You
Yeah.
did it. You did. You got it. Keep
Exclamation-
going.
Exclamation
Yes.
mark critical in the chat. We'll do the first giveaway after the break, and then the second giveaway at the end of the show. So make sure that you enter twice, right?
Mhm.
Right. And then also we don't ship to Quebec. I don't know why. We just don't ship to Quebec.
There's
Sorry.
reasons.
Yeah, there's
I
like
don't-
giveaway
I-
laws that Quebec. I don't know why Quebec only
Yo,
has
Quebec
it.
just
I know,
doesn't
like,
like
every
the world.
time I
Quebecois.
every time I give the announcement, you guys are like, "Fuck you, Quebec." I'm like, what? I'm like,
If
what is
you
it?
watch us from Quebec, we're sorry that you live
Yeah.
there.
They know though. They know what they did.
They know what they did.
They know what they did.
They
It's
agreed to that.
Quebec is
especially-
just like,
especially
we're out
Colin's
here
like, "Fuck
just-
you."
I have never said that to Quebec.
You give him the
I've
eyes.
never-
You
Yeah,
give him the
I
eyes.
say a lot.
It's y'all are
It's all the
great.
body language.
Okay, so, and also another little thing, so help support the channel by clicking the link below for 20% off all non-subscription items. Where is this link that you speak of?
I
actually?
We got to do the
Uh,
thing.
Is it? I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, we don't even know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yep. To be fair, I did forget about.
Wait,
the
I can
stream.
figure it out. I'll figure it out. When we go
Forgot
over to
about what
Ashley,
stream?
but
I'm dying right now.
yes, this is so off the cuff. I
Okay.
love
Let's
it.
go.
We're doing
Let's go.
great.
Back
We're
on.
doing
Back on.
great.
Okay.
This is what happens
hey.
when you give me responsibilities.
Ashley.
Wouldn't you know, our next sponsor is 9 Realms Gaming. Check out our friends over at 9 Realms Gaming. They hand make all of their products from natural woods to create quality and affordable gaming accessories for all. Use code FABLED42 to get 10% off on your next purchase over at 9realmsgaming.com. That's code FABLED42. Save that 10%. Go.
I figured
Sweet.
it out. It's crit.
It's
Boom.
crits. Oh, yep, there it is. Boom, shakalaka.
See? All I needed
Oh.
was
Oh, that's the link. That's the link.
There's the
Yes,
link. It's
that's
right
the
there.
link to get 20% off
Guys, I'm not a professional.
So
no,
close.
you got it. Here's the save though. It came back around. It
Yes.
basically landed in your hand.
You closed. You stuck the landing.
You reached for the stars and it fell in your hand.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. It's a song
All right,
lyric.
I'm gonna go.
Is it?
I'm
Is it
gonna go.
actually?
Yeah, it is.
I'm going.
Bye-bye.
Hey,
Bye-bye, Colin.
No. Not that kind of go. Everything you see
Who knows?
on this show, which rhymes with go, which is the whole reason I did that, is from Griffin Co. Griffin Co. So, thank
Succinct.
you, Griffin Co. And if you want stuff from Griffin Co., you can get it for 22% off your purchase using the promo code Fabled42.
We're hooking y'all up. I don't.
22.
Yeah, really. If you guys want a game, start here.
Oh yes.
Oh, ignore the jar, please.
Wait, what jar?
jar?
Oh, the massive jar. Ignore your drink.
It's my water.
Okay.
I
Stay
am a heathen.
hydrated, Holmes.
The jar. Why'd you throw that out? You know.
Exactly.
Got
The
it for the
perfect-
water.
Perfect.
Jar.
Oh,
Just-
my
Good use of a jar.
Good soup.
I'm like, this is rustic.
Good soup.
Our next sponsor, jars.
Actually,
Ball mason jars.
we do not sell.
Drink your
jars.
water.
Okay, maybe I should. Okay,
Oh,
here.
just do
guys,
it. This is the
listen
way we
up.
do it.
Here, hear me out. I got our last sponsor for the night is Underground Oracle. They create 5th edition resources for DMs and for players. You should definitely go check them out. They're cool. They got some stuff. They got lots of resources. Go check them out. See if there's something you want to dip your toes in. Go for it. Just don't think about it. You're thinking. Don't do that. We don't think around here. We just act.
I
Just go
mean,
do it.
That's a theme.
That's
Yeah.
accurate.
That's a feel. That's a mood. That's a vibe.
Just give your toes a little dip-a-roo.
You also have a thing with feet, though, don't you? A little bit. Like it seems like there's a feet theme. too.
Oh shit! From last time,
Yeah. Well, there was something with feet last
there
time.
was
I
something
thought.
with feet.
There was
last
something
time.
with feet last time.
Let's not become that show.
What?
I mean, we're slowly hedging that way. I feel our fan base.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not feet.
I-
What's
Please
wrong with
no.
feet? What's wrong with the little foot stuff? I don't really understand.
Nothing.
Waves up.
That's
Mhm.
getting clipped.
Don't yuck someone else.
That's getting
Yeah,
clipped.
we don't kink shame. I'm
We
just
already
saying.
know what our clips are gonna be before they happen. That's how good we. Okay.
I am just ridiculous. I apologize.
Thank you for those sponsors.
right? That conversation after sponsors.
We're like, what are we sponsoring here? Oh no.
Not.
The content we sign on
mean,
for.
You
Great.
never know.
I
So-
didn't sign a contract. I don't know. I can say anything.
Welcome to the Fable 42. This is we're I'm sneezing now. This is great.
Bless you. Sorry, I wasn't sure if that was a sneeze or a
Laugh.
chortle.
Chortle.
It was
Yeah,
a
I
laugh
was-
and a sneeze. Anyways.
a chore
That sounds like
sneeze.
chaos.
A chore sneeze is a 6th generation
cheese?
Pokemon. Snore cheese.
This comment in the chat's getting me. I'm sorry. Face.
So if you like shows like Fate of Ukodor, be sure to check out the other shows on the Fable 42 network. Come by this Monday for the next episode of Legends of Shalgal, and then Friday for the next episode of Fables of Gallia. And I'm not sure if there's going to be a new Duke City yet, but we'll keep that one in the works. But yeah, just come hang out with us throughout the week. We're crazy shenanigans, as you can no doubt see. And for those of you who are subscribed to either Patreon, have linked your Amazon Prime account to subscribe, or you have subscribed through Twitch just normal, you get what's called luck and inspiration that you can give out to the lovely players or the DM, but I suggest giving it out to the players. With those, players are able to use Lux to give a reroll for something that they don't like, and Inspiration to add an extra d6 to rolls that they don't think is going to make the cut. But
Which are all of my rolls.
yeah, I
do
think
not
there's
roll
one
well.
time Cindere's just like, I'm going to add 3 inspos.
You went through everything in one roll.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
one thing. I was like, I mean, go big or go home. But yes, that's
I
what
just really wanted to do that thing.
what all the luck and inspo is out there. So if you are subscribed, feel free to hand those out just at either Fable42 or just Fable42, and we'll get that disseminated amongst the crew. Other than that, we are going to go to the trailer. We're going to come back. We're going to do a little recap because I'm still remembering. And then we're going to get started. So be back shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Hidden away, a great power awaits. Muster your courage, it must not abate. Allies emboldened while evil retreats. With fate in your hand, the story's complete. Ukodor, a world full of mystery to explore. Monsters and danger around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours. Wisdom of ancients and stories untold. Whispers of riches and mountains of gold. In the face of defeat, we will make our last stand. With the power you hold in the palm of your hand. Ukodor, a world full of mystery to explore. Monsters and danger around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. Magic and wonder around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours.
Welcome back, everybody. Also, I forgot to mention, it's New Year's Day. We're out here on the first day of the year
Happy New Year.
with amazing Ukodor content.
Quality stuff.
Happy
This is
New
what you
Year.
come here for.
Yeah,
we
this
all
is
understand.
why-
Everybody
this is why
comes to
everyone's
Fable
here.
42 for Fate of Ukodor.
Yes, that's the only reason. I mean,
This
that's
is a
not the only
promise
reason.
that the rest of the year is going to be just as chaotic as this is.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're setting the precedent right now.
Just
Speaking
total fucking insanity.
of, that's all it is. It's just the whole thing from start to finish. So doing a quick recap, because here we are. In the last episode 4, our crew. This is where he starts his notes.
The notes start. This is how he gets a full page every section.
Yes.
Colin.
Our crew woke up in Aeron's cabin, but things were a little bit off. Brolin woke up first, and he noticed that from the night prior, everything was a bit more aged, a bit rustic. There was cobwebs in areas that there weren't cobwebs previously. And as the others began to wake up, they realized something was amiss. Through further investigation, the main door to the cabin had these huge claw marks in them. And after they gathered up their things, they came across Elmdare, who told them he had something he needed to show them. He took them around back to a gravestone, and the party was like a little thrown back, but they found after Nisea went up to actually read what name was on it, that it was Galileo's gravestone, and next to it was Aaron's staff, which he had with him the night prior. Also forgot to mention that Zaysa, the night prior, before everybody went to sleep, got with Flint and Cinder and told them that she was going to head back because, considering how the situation with Aaron was, she felt it would be better for her to, go reassess, go reconnect with her family, make sure they're okay, because she basically came back to get him brought back to the future, and it turns out that mission was kaput. So when all of this happened, the team found that they were under the effects of a ripple effect, one that caused time to kind of resituate itself based on the events of potentially Zaysa going back to the future and bringing all those events thus far full swing. But Aaron was now missing and Zaysa was gone, so the party was left with figuring out which direction that they needed to go as a group. Brolin, wise man that he is, suggested that it probably would be in their best interest, considering Nisea and Brolin have been hanging out with the party, for Cinder and Flint not to go back to the future, or at least agree to not go back presently until they can figure out what's going on and possibly take care of these anomalies that they end up finding out about later on. Nisea also gets word from one of the ravens from her mother's ravenry. Is that a thing?
Just roll with it.
Rookery.
I believe it's a rookery.
It's a rookery of ravens. One of the ravens arrives and gives her information that her mother's fine and she wants her to come to this ball in like a week. And basically the situation back at the town or the city is more or less under wraps, but still stuff's weird. Figuring out their new direction, when Cinder picks up the staff, he is contacted by Angel, who, amongst a group of different nicknames, comes to bring Nisea, Brolin, and Elamdare online so that they can also hear her voice as well as Flint. And they decide as a group that they're going to find this Lich King and figure out what they need to do in order to save the little girl back at the city, and then go from there as far as everything else that's taking place, because there's a lot of plot seeds that have been happening, but they don't really have any direction as far as what they need to do. From there, they begin to progress in the direction of the Lich that they last knew, and they come across, as they're walking through the woods, a young kobold by the name of Garmo. And he has this large backpack on, and he shows them his wares, and it's this really intricate, like, unfold system that happens. But he basically has the whole group of them, mostly. I think save for Elamdare, and possibly Brolin, if you want to count that he, like, stubbornly didn't do any of it, just because out of caution. But he got something in the end anyway. He has them play a series of different games that the stakes get higher, but ultimately they all succeed, and they all get like various items from this kobold who's just out about selling his wares.
I love him. Like he was so great. I want to see him again.
Maybe they will when they head back to the city, but as of right now, you all have been walking for the better half of the day. It's starting to get late. You know that it's roughly a day or so travel just to get to where that lich area was. So walking through the night could potentially be an option, but I will leave it to all of you to figure out how you want to go about that. Right now, the sun is starting to set. It hasn't set fully, but it's starting.
Oh man, I'm tired.
It's been a long day.
I've been
Yes.
walking for a real long time. With the sun going down, you think it's a good idea to come up on this guy in the dark? Or...
If he's a lich, he probably like loves the dark. So maybe going at him during the day, we catch him unawares.
Maybe. I mean, you definitely.
He'll be like, "Oh no, people normally come at night.
Do they
What
not?
are you doing here?" Just
What
an idea.
You know, what are we when, if that question gets asked, what exactly are we gonna say? We gotta get this item, right? For
It's-
those halfling
do-
women?
The hags, right? I mean,
Well,
let's talking truths here.
The
But yeah, did they say they knew this lich? Like, if we drop their names, will that make the connection?
I think
probably not.
yeah, I think they said they couldn't do this. So, I mean, I can't imagine they're on great terms, because if they were, why wouldn't they just be like, "Oh, hey, let me borrow that terribly cursed item you got. I'm trying to curse this kid,"
That sounded exactly like them. I
That's
just want to
Yeah.
point that out. That was a very good impression. Honestly, you
I
should
think
continue
it's
to do
important
things like that.
to go the full circle of this line of thought here, because I thought that the girl is a source of magic,
yeah.
but then this item could then be the source of magic that replaces the girl for these
Something along those
half-hags,
lines.
whatever,
Yes.
haglings,
So they
Let's call them haglings to their
haglings.
faces.
Yeah,
honestly, that's pretty cute sounding, cuter than they are, but I like it.
They don't deserve such a cute name, possibly.
Yeah.
Hags.
let's
Well,
call them haglings once and then never again.
all right.
I'll
All
do
right.
it. I have no issues with this.
Anyway, no, yeah, I think that's the deal. This item, this was it a vial? Ashley has it written down somewhere.
You would have something to the effect of, in my nondescript notes at all, but a capsule of repose.
Capsule of repose, right? So, I mean, if this is something that's precious to this guy, which I mean we don't know what it is, but
Well, even if it's not valuable to him, he's gonna make us pay something for
Well,
it.
here's the thing. Who's going to bargain with him?
what do we
None of
have
them.
to give exactly? I guess it depends on what they're asking, but
I could give him Angel. Angel, do you want to be given to a lich?
I don't think that's a good idea.
You're kidding.
I'm asking her if that's something she wants.
Is this humor, Cindy Windy?
It is humor. Yeah, you remember the name. Yes. All right. Wonderful. Okay. So she thinks I'm joking, which I totally was. But no, we have, I think all that we have to give is a little bit of coin and ourselves.
Yeah, if I had to guess, what he wants from us is going to be taxing and,
Like probably our soul or something.
well, you never know, but it's not going to be easy. Whatever it is, it's not going to be simple or easy, if I had to
Okay,
guess.
so let's discuss right now who's willing to give up a lot to save this girl. Me.
Oh, that's real thoughtful. halfling.
I
to-
think you win by quick response, I guess.
Well, I mean, does anybody else feel? Nasea, how do you feel?
Someone remind me again why we're letting him live.
I see that's an option too.
That's an option too, but I don't know if we can take him.
Well, we're not gonna.
No,
know.
not the lich.
Oh.
The haglings.
Oh no, they're not living. No.
They're only living right now because one of them's bonded to the girl. We kill the haggling. We kill.
Yeah,
the
once we
dwarf,
give them their item, they unbond from the girl,
that
and then
class
we kill them.
done.
Well, I mean, I think we ought to maybe talk to the lich first and see what he wants.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't.
can I propose something here? Oh, so let's think, dark, evil guy, probably used to doing some dark, shady dealing. So maybe we convince, if our idea is we're going to go after these haglings, maybe we convince him to do a double cross, as in he gives us the item, we take it, or some other item that can somehow curse or take the magic of the haglings. They are magic practitioners. That's got to be worth something. So maybe he can give us an item, we give to them, they get trapped, something happens to them. We wanted them gone anyway.
I mean, this is a lot of speculation, though. Like,
There's
we don't
yes.
know what the lich wants or what he's
This
capable
lich could be the
of.
most
but
chill
this-
guy.
Yes, but it's good to have an idea or plan in case, conversations
I'm
don't
just-
really take off.
I'm just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. I'm trying to figure out what we're cool with.
It does sound like though maybe we want to meet him when we're at we're best. So maybe do you think we should make camp for tonight and
I
bed
think
down
that's-
here in the forest? Do you think that's safe?
That's a solid idea.
I
think
think
that is
that's
a good
I mean, if
idea.
somebody
best.
takes watch, it should be fine.
I really hate camp and it's not really my whole scene, but I can
No, I understand. Yeah.
Uh,
I don't. Good luck. I don't know. I don't have any ideas. I've never camped before, so
I'm used to
Yeah, we're used to it. We'll
roughing it.
Well, yeah. We'll show you that. Hey, at least we have something to teach you for once.
Yeah, that could be real fun.
DM,
Yes.
meta. Would we, would Nasea or Roland be familiar with like the kinds of dangers, I guess, that could like be around us at the moment, like in the forest, or?
Yeah, there would be, aside from your typical prey, there's like goblin camps that are just, randomly splurred throughout the different forest areas. There's also kind of a direct path and an indirect path. The direct path usually allows all the traveling caravans, things of that, to get safely, hopefully, from one area to another, but it's usually a little bit longer of a travel. Where y'all are going is kind of going into the thick of the woods, so that, straight and narrow path isn't necessarily thing. So there could be like wolves or a list of unknown creatures just waiting
so
out in the forest.
perfectly safe. Perfectly safe.
Also, before I forget, I gave the 2 luck and 2 inspo to Flint, but Patreon luck to Brolin, luck to Nasea, inspo to Flint, and inspo to Cinder.
Thank you for
think-
luck.
Can we?
Man, I
can we
sure wish
spend-
we had
I
Aeron.
don't think we are.
Could we spend like
Oh yeah, for
30
our-
minutes to an hour
forest
to
dwelling.
find like a secure, like a nice?
Yeah,
kinda
you also have
secluded or-
Elamdare, who, like, the boy is supposed to be good at this. So he's got a
Okay.
+6 to survival, so I think he does. this for a
So
living.
let's see. Yeah, let's see if our friend would be willing to scout out a safe spot for us to spend the night.
Elamdare. Question.
Yes, Cinder.
Would you and I, buddy, go on a fact-finding mission?
Oh, the
To
two of
f-
you together.
Wait.
Yes.
Just so
I
we're
suppose
getting
that's
this
alright.
straight.
I mean,
We're-
you do speak to animals. That could be very useful.
We're buddies now.
Right.
We're on talking terms. But I think you and I could be rather capable in the woods.
Capable of what?
Flint's face.
Then you get out to the woods a lot in the city?
What? No, not
In
at
the-
all.
That's what I thought. What do you?
I don't know.
Are you trying to talk a big game in front of? I mean, I'm not.
I'm just saying that my parents taught me a little bit, so I at least kind of know what to look for.
Great.
I'm a little trained in survival skills, so you know.
I totally trust you with this. Alamdare, take care of him. Don't let him getting any poison ivy or anything like that. He's a very itchy boy, I feel. I don't know him that well, but I feel like he would get a terrible itch so easy.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, Cinder, I can show you general
me the
areas
ropes.
to look out
Let's
for.
just, team building. Let's build a bond, man.
Oh.
Unbreakable.
Have fun, you guys.
And he's just gonna start walking off into the woods.
And before I notice he starts walking away, I turn around, I look at Flint, and I go, "Was that good? Was that like
You're doing so good.
okay? Okay.
Cinder.
Oh, he's leaving already. I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
no.
Okay.
Good luck.
Bye."
Nasea's just watching this exchange, like she's having a good laugh.
As Cinder and Elamdare walk off, please don't ship that.
No, we have to ask that every.
Please, viewers, don't ship this.
Don't do it.
Please, viewers.
So as they
please.
walk
They
off,
actually already kind of did.
I beg you.
Brolin, can I have you make a perception check?
That's gonna be mediocre. Let's see here. Perception. Oh, 13.
Okay, that's not too bad. The item that Garmo gave you is kind of giving off a little pulse. Not anything like, dangerous. Just like a little boom, little.
And it wasn't before.
No, it's just like
Yeah.
you noticed it was on your person. Darn sneaky kobolds.
Also, quick test. As we're walking away and we've gotten some distance, I'm going to try and mentally communicate with the rest of the party. So I'm going to say mentally, testing, 1, 2, Cinder out here in the woods.
Do
All
we
right.
hear him?
Your mind, as y'all are standing there, kind of like pings, and Cinder's voice, you can feel it. Like it's almost like someone across the room is talking to you, but it's like in your brain. But yeah,
So shrill.
Yeah, Sin, I hear you.
Why are you shouting?
Sorry, just checking things out. Should I talk quieter? Is it too loud?
Yes, speak to us in whispers.
Are you nervous?
Okay, so I was just testing this out to see how it would work. Good to know that it works. Carry on.
Yes.
Over. I don't.
Over and out.
You guys, okay. Like, I wish there was just like a manual of terms and like things that you could just get it to us and we could study it and then we'd understand. Over
They're
and
cut.
out. What is? Was I to?
Yeah, it's just like you're over and you're like, I'm out, you know?
Well, I do now. Thanks. Yeah, that helps. Okay.
Everything looks pretty clear.
Over and out.
don't step
Roger,
on that, Cinder.
Over and out. Oh, sorry. Wait, I tripped. Sorry. Actually, my face just. Guys, I'll be honest. I think my face landed in poop.
Thank you. Thank you for the update.
Yeah, you should be talking to Ellum there. I thought, like, you can't be talking to him.
Well,
and
I'm
us
talking
at
to
the same
all of you.
time.
Yes,
Well,
because we're all mentally linked.
oh, right.
Have you found a base yet?
Ellender, have we found a base yet? It's been 30 seconds.
He's like helping you out of this like rich mud. No, we've
Rich
No, we
literally
have not.
walked
Is that
20 feet away.
is that poop mud?
Yeah, we see him just through the
You
trees.
see him!
I just turn
You
around
can-
in the distance and I just like scoop the mud out from my eyes and wring my hands out.
And we're all just like, what's it?
Over and out.
You know, I've seen like parents of kids having to keep a good visual eye on them. He needs that kind of attention, huh?
Yeah.
Are you volunteering?
Well, I mean, we've saved his life. I feel like protecting him it's not it's not just combat. We just got to protect him all
I mean,
the time.
are you ready to be Papa Brolin?
Papa Brolin. Oh my god, it sounds so cute.
I don't say anything.
So the two of them walk off for roughly 10 to 15 minutes. And then Cinder, make a perception check.
Also, while we're going, can I talk to Ellender?
Yeah. Like in his brain or physically?
No,
like
just
normal?
person to person.
Totally.
And I rolled
Like
a
a
10, so
normal.
I'm not looking really.
Okay, I actually have to roll. Okay.
I'm a cleric that's not trained in perception.
Okay.
Why
got
did
a
we send him
12.
out into the woods?
He himself.
He's supposed to be good at these. But what did you roll, Cinder?
10.
Okay. Elamdare is able, with his light sensitivity eyes, is still able to like point out up ahead that he believes that there's like a cave, not too much farther. But
So now, hear me out, Ellender.
okay.
Oh my god.
Were my parents cool or like
Your parents?
were they like cool people? Or
I mean, yeah, they were a bit by the book, but we were all friends back then.
okay. Like do you think like I could be them, like to their level?
He kind of like stops and looks at you. To their level. What do you mean?
Like do I have the potential to be as good, if not better, than my own parents?
What makes you think that you're not?
The fact that I'm not a druid, because it's kind of the family business, and I didn't do it because I'm not built like that.
Well, to be fair, Cinder, you grew up in a different world. There weren't a lot of druids back in the day, like in the ending days. So as much
guess
as your
that's fair.
parents might have tried to keep that tradition going, it's like it would have been difficult. I'll put it that way. Difficult.
Right. So my goal should be like up here, Aoron and my parents, and I'm like all the way, and I like squat to the ground to like touching grass. I'm all the way here.
That one actually might be shit, so
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. And I wipe it off on his arm.
thank you. I needed
Sorry, it's
to look
it's
a bit more
gross.
rustic.
Right. Should I have done? I wipe it off of his arm and wipe it on my own.
I hope
Is that?
this
Is that?
red.
Do I look rustic now?
I mean, as much as metal in a forest looks rustic,
Right.
you.
Anyways, what are we
Yeah.
looking for?
So typically, when I camp, I try to find a place that's away from the elements in case if it starts to rain or gets a little bit too cold or windy during the night. That's not to say that you can't just sleep under the stars, but there's a lot more area you have to cover.
Okay, so let me tell you what I see. And I like put my arm around him. And I and I just go, trees as far as the eye can see. Where do you make a home amongst that? Hmm?
Well, if you look between those trees there, just a bit, there's probably a cave up there.
Wait.
You see the part that's like a little bit shaded?
Okay, team, I found a cave.
We need
Did you
to
find the cave?
check it out first, though.
Mechanics question though, like they still haven't. We still see them, right?
No, they've
okay,
been walking
okay.
for
Okay. Good. Okay, we're on our way.
No. Hold
wait.
fast, team.
Oh,
Hold fast. We're going to check it out.
Oh.
Oh.
Over
and out.
should
Roger Dodger,
Oh, no.
out.
Should
Sindan,
we-
gone.
No.
Yes.
Should we be there to help you? Check it
No,
out.
you guys hold down your location. Keep your heads down. There's things flying. I
In
think.
there.
Wait, you saw something flying, or you just like?
Are there things flying?
There's literally nothing.
What if there were wolves in there? What if there were wolves?
Well, Ellendare's strong, and I'm capable. So
Oh,
Come
I-
on. And I'm just gonna start walking the direction.
Oh,
that-
yeah, we're
you
coming.
don't even know where
We're
I'm
coming.
at.
We'll
saw the
follow
direction
the
you went.
mud tracks.
We're gonna follow like the little yeah.
This is
like
where
the
he fell
shit
down.
face.
Here.
Impressive luck.
my survival's a -1. I've got this.
Oh my god.
Can
you
I
stay
try and
behind
give them
me,
direction
please?
using my survival skills?
Oh gosh. Actually, roll a survival check, Cinder.
You got it. 16.
Oh, you pretty much know that y'all have been walking in a straight line for the past 10 or so minutes, so telling them to follow like right where you saw them, not to veer off.
Do you remember where I hit my face upon the ground?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
burned in my-
I mean,
We've been talking about
Going
it this whole
in
time.
That
I mean,
direction
we could see it still.
Your
is
face
my nose
left a
prominent
very-
in it.
Yeah, it left a pretty distinct like mark. Honestly,
Could
It
you
looked raw.
smudge it out so people can't track me?
We are not touching shit.
Use your boot.
Why would I want to get shit on my boot?
She makes a good point.
Use
Sid.
your
be
axe.
more
I
rustic,
don't
duh.
know.
Why would I would certainly not want to
Roll-
get shit on my
Well,
axe.
then use your shield. I don't know.
No. Look, we don't need to do this, and I just keep walking.
I just don't want people to track us.
You don't understand how this tracking thing works.
Look, you're wearing armor, trekking through a muddy wood. People are gonna be able to track you.
Until it rains, and then they won't.
You bump
Alright.
into a stick, people will be able to track you.
You're right. All right. Out of mental conversation, I look at Elmdare. Listen, I'm going to hide to prove that I can be sneaky.
What, do
Act like you don't know where
need-
I'm at.
Okay.
You're my son right now, just so you know. He's 4,
Yeah.
but keep going.
I will close
am
my
going to
eyes so
hide.
I don't even know where you are.
Okay,
Can you see me?
I'm going to hide somewhere.
Okay.
He's like tucked behind a bush.
It's probably like a twig this big, and he's just like, they won't see me if I don't move.
A 10.
Oh gosh. That's just like
He's got 2 twigs. and he's
that's
just
like old school hide and go seek, but all the good spots are like taken, except you're in a forest, so there's trees, lots of
That
trees.
one looks pretty good.
I
Go right
don't
for
see
it.
anything, Cinder.
I'm going behind the. Wait, I shouldn't tell you. It's fine.
Yes, no, you should not.
And I just go and I crouch and I like wrap my arms around my knees.
Roll a stealth check.
Cute. I'm very perceptive, I will have you know.
That's a 4.
Yep, you just hear this like trudging of.
What in the world?
So
It's like faint echoes for y'all.
do we come upon him and see him?
I mean,
Y'all
yeah,
come
that's
up
usually my
on
passive.
Elamdare like standing
Elender
there.
just standing there. Hale, did he go check out the cave without you?
Where's this cave?
Oh no, he is hidden. I have no clue where he could be.
Nasea's just gonna look
Specifically
around a
to
little bit.
Elendare's
Yeah.
head. I go, nice.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Can I use like my passive perception to see if I see him?
Yeah, what's your passive?
14.
Okay, with that you see, because he rolled like crap, very deep footprints that are not native to these lands, heading like, veering off to like the right of the woods.
Well, I'm gonna follow them.
Cinder,
immediately.
what are you, how are you hidden?
So I'm like crouched on the ground with my arms wrapped around my knees. And as she gets close, I just immediately hop up. I hop up and I go, and I pat the tree, and I'm like, that's a good tree. And I just walk past her.
Alright.
I found a good tree. We should use it for firewood.
Yes.
Well, we're not going to cut down a tree for firewood. But it's not how we
Right,
make
that's
fires.
not how you do it. Yes, I
Mm.
know that.
You are
Anyways,
a
cave
true
team.
woodsman, sir.
Yeah, let's
Let's.
go to this.
Yeah. You you might want to like take a break for a second. Just
What do you mean?
just deep breath. Just let everything reset just for a second.
Yes,
And
listen,
then-
listen to father.
And then come with us. There you go. See, it's already
Oh
happening.
no, oh my lord. It's
I'm
everywhere.
wiping the mud off of my face.
Oh my god. Does someone have a cloth for this?
Nope, sure don't.
Oh,
It's fine. It'll
oh, the rich mud.
it'll come out. It's fine.
If anything, you just look real rugged now, Sin. So,
I look like I belong here, and that's great because apparently I was born here. That's great.
Oh,
Anyways, cave
sweet,
team.
sweet.
Yeah.
boy.
How about now that we're at least here within like yelling distance, why doesn't someone a little less conspicuous than at least me? I don't think I need to be going in right this second. Maybe
the-
someone else
into the
goes
cave.
first. Well, yeah.
I can sneak in real quick, kind of see what's going on.
Don't go alone. We should send two, right?
I got Smudgy with me.
Smudgy's like,
That's of course. Of course, I forgot about Smudgy.
How about you? How about if it makes you feel better? How about you and Elamdare go on together?
All right,
That sounds good.
let's go take a little peek, see, huh?
And we will observe the outside of the cave.
I will watch our backs.
so with Smudgy, you can either roll stealth with advantage, or you can both roll separate. He has a +5, so I don't know if that like helps.
I got the same thing. Oh my god.
Oh god, you're like.
I'll roll with advantage. All good, because that first one was a 1.
No.
Okay, and then a 19, so a 24.
Nice. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
So you sneak up to this cave, and it's a little. There's kind of like a tree that's fallen on the top of it. It's mostly a mixture of rock and dirt from what you can tell. And it doesn't look like it's been occupied for some time. Like the grass is pretty grown up as like the rest of the forest. Looks pretty empty as you get inside.
Alan, are you seeing anything? So far, I mean, looks like a pretty sweet spot.
It should suffice. Is there... I guess... we probably should check with Brolin and Nisea, make sure the surrounding area is fine, but if it is, we'll start setting up camp here.
All right. Hey, Roland, Nisea, you guys want to do just like a quick little perimeter around the outside? The inside of this looks great, honestly. Like there's some cushy grass and everything. Looks totally deserted. I think we'll be okay. But maybe just check out around the outside. And then how about you go ahead and come into the cave, and you can help me set up in here.
All of us?
No, Sin is going, and you and I are patrolling.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Just like real quick, do a
Right. Yeah. Do a full look around. We could do that.
I could do a full look around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brolin and Nisea, either perception or investigation checks, whichever.
I will do a perception check.
Investigation for me.
I have advantage. It's a 22.
At advantage. I'm at a 18.
Okay. Between both of your checks, Nisea, you look around and there doesn't seem to be any like immediate red flags of why you all shouldn't stay here for the night. There's like tracks from animals that have passed through here relatively recently, but none that seem to like mind it or pay it any different. So, and Brolin, in your investigation, you do a pretty good thorough check, but you don't really like find it. You find like, I don't know, some twigs and branches and stuff that y'all could use for, but nothing that seems either man-made, put there, or something that's like out of place. So it seems like it's a decent.
We could just
All right.
tell them when we get there. I mean,
Well, I'm trying to get used to this thing.
I'm not.
Let me just try.
it's
please.
new technology.
Team, it come in over.
Yes.
We're good out here. We're coming in.
Okay.
Over and out.
Over and out.
Out. Yeah.
Getting quite comfortable.
Flint,
with
he
this.
said that.
I know.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I forgot. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. And I just immediately go to a corner.
That tracks. Okay. So, Alan, can you like build a fire or something, and I'll start, I guess, clearing brush out so we have places to put bedding. I don't know.
Smudgy like nudges you. He's like, I could build a fire.
You can't?
Yeah, just from like magic. It's no big deal.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah, dude! Go for it.
He like looks over at Cinder and he's like, can you build a fire?
I don't like you.
So Nisea and Brolin ended up coming into the cave as well. Y'all are doing well to clear out any of the, I don't know, moss or extra growing grass that might be in the way. There is like patches of dirt and stuff, so there's places for you to.
How big is the entrance, and what are the like dimensions?
It's about a 15-foot entrance, and then it goes up for at least like 15, 20 feet or so, like opens wise. And once you go in, it's pretty small. but I would say maybe like a 15 by 10 space. Just a little cave hanging out.
I'm gonna kind of set my shield down to block the, well, once everyone's in, which I think everyone's in for now. I'm gonna set my shield down right. I mean, it's not gonna fill the whole gap, but it's pretty, it's sitting there kind of right there in the doorway.
Okay.
And well, this will do quite nice. This is pretty nice.
Yeah, as far as caves go, it's pretty cute.
He's already in the
a
corner.
cave.
It's a cave. Like, how has he already found a corner? Like,
He has a talent for it, truly.
Wait, is Cindy back in the corner?
Yeah, look. You okay, buddy?
Yeah, everything's great. How are you all?
I like that you're over
That's
there because you
good.
smell
Yes.
like
What in the
shit.
world?
All right.
You seemed so.
Everybody ready for bed? I can take first watch.
What has happened between earlier and now?
I told him I can make a fire, and he can't make a fire, so.
I will literally set you
What
ablaze.
is wrong though? What is wrong with not being able to make?
Do
a
I have to
fire?
make the fire first for you? to
Not
do
all of
it?
us have demon magic.
With what?
I'd say burn, but you
I'm gonna
can't.
cast Sacred Flame on Smudgy. to
Oh
prove
my
a point.
gosh! You're attacking Smudgy!
He has to make a dex save.
How dare you?
How
I'm
dare
fully
you!
expecting him to make it.
I don't know.
Oh,
It's a
My-
13, and y'all are level, what,
Three.
3?
he is just a baby.
He's a baby!
He failed.
I know he failed! What's
If you
that damage?
don't like him, I will.
2. We're good. 2 radiant damage.
Radiant?
Radiant.
It like...
flaming-
He's a demon.
On an imp?
I'm gonna just make that 4 real quick.
I am gonna light your bedding on fire tonight while you're asleep in it. And this is Ashley talking to you as a person, not your
Wake
character.
up to Ashley. I fully understand.
Poor Smudgy. Like you see Smudgy just like boop, like get knocked off your shoulder. Flint.
Yeah, I can make.
And
a
he's
fire,
like
little man.
glowing in a little pile.
Cynthia, what is your problem?
I don't know what's his problem. Trying to say I can't make a fire. I can make a fire.
Can you make a fire?
I'm capable.
Your issues with your
All right,
own
prove it.
inadequacy?
Prove that you can make a fire.
No. You have to deal with your issues with your own inadequacies, and rather than taking them out on cute little demons, all right? You've been trying to prove
First of all, he's a
all
demon.
day.
He's a demon.
You got something against demons now? All of a sudden? I thought we were friends here.
We are friends. I just don't like him.
Sin, you're making it really hard for me to want to get. Listen, you've been trying to prove yourself all freaking day. And I don't know for what, but we are here and it is dangerous. And you need to get your shit together now.
You're right.
I don't
Yeah.
know what you're trying to prove or to who or to what, mostly probably to yourself, but
No, not to myself. But you're right.
all right.
Pick the smallest person in this cave for a fight.
I
Around-
wasn't challenging him to a fight. Also, he thinks he's the most powerful. So, was I really picking the smallest person?
You hear in the background, I'm ferocious. That didn't hurt.
Oh.
And he like flutters up and he just like, and you see this big ball of like flame just like hit into the ground and he creates bonfire. It's like, ha! Bitch can't do that.
Thank you, Smudgy, for doing something to help all of us here in this group that we are together. That is so kind and thoughtful of you. Are you okay, buddy?
Oh yeah, totally. I just,
Just walk it off.
yeah.
We're gonna.
Well, I'm just,
we're gonna.
I'm
deal
just
with
fly
it.
it off.
Meta, he reminds me of the little demon
From Howl's Moving
Disenchantment.
Castle.
No, disenchantment.
Oh,
Disenchantment.
he reminds me of the
yes!
little demon from Anastasia.
He's a,
Oh,
maybe that's
yes,
why you
that
don't
one
like him.
too. I'm getting all these smudgy vibes.
Because he's
I like
aggressive
smudgy.
and ferocious, and I'm so mad at you.
Oh no.
I'm
mean, it
so
makes-
sorry.
I mean, meta, it makes sense for a cleric and a little baby demon to have like
It's fine.
Now
It's
some
like
weird.
it's like in Exandria Unlimited where what's his face didn't like the-
Dariax didn't like
didn't
Mr.
like them. Yeah,
Mister,
Mister. It's
It's
starting.
like, I'm all for letting him fight his own battles, but you're on a tear today. And I just want to assess
Yeah.
it and need
Would-
you to acknowledge that, right?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot going on behind these eyes.
Oh, we know.
I can take first watch. Everybody can go to sleep. It's cool.
We're not doing that.
Why not?
I was actually going to volunteer for first watch, so
I'm fine to
I
take
think-
first watch. I probably won't sleep for a while.
Why don't you two take it together?
I think that's
Oh.
a good idea.
would you like some chat times? And I know how
Sure.
much you enjoy my company.
Sure. Yeah. No. Be great. Great. Yes.
As y'all are enjoying that, it's still a couple of hours before y'all would actually like wind down and like chill out, so y'all can have however long to prepare and do whatever you need. For those of you who have prepared spells during this long rest, you can take the time to either swap out any or just keep them as is. You all will be able to take a long rest here. But first, I need everyone to roll. No, let's just do straight survival checks.
What in the?
We'll just. I base my
what?
encounters on how good y'all are at.
I
those.
got a nat 20, but I have a -1, so
Okay.
16.
I got a 13.
24.
Oh, I gotta roll for Smudgy and Elam Dare.
There are some
20 for
concerns.
Smudgy? That's a 19 on the die.
Aw.
the goodest boy.
And then 21. Okay, y'all might be good. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Oh gosh. What were those numbers again?
16.
Okay, it's fine. Y'all pass. Like, it was
good.
high enough. Okay, but yeah, y'all can continue your watches however you would like. I just need to.
I'll take out some. I'll like kind of gather up some rations from people and try to like hydrate them and add some spices and get some food going.
You are like a personal chef, aren't you?
I'm working towards it. I just, been on the road for a long time, and life's too short even for me to have crappy food.
I think Flint's gonna be Flint will help out and stuff. I think she's eager to learn like how to cook in these times without like so there's not like a coil that you put stuff on to heat it. It's like wow.
Fire. Yeah,
Just
you used to use
takes
fire.
so long.
It does, but
Like,
so what's cool about some of these is they're dehydrated. So as soon as you add water to them, that kind of brings back a lot of the flavor, but we can travel with them dehydrated. So you make stews and all sorts of good stuff.
and that's kind of how Easy Mac sauce works too. It's like this dehydrated cheese that you put this water in, and it just like turns into this creamy goodness. It's crazy. The secret though, you add a pat of butter in.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the secret to any recipe, really.
I knew I liked you.
I also will take out some ale, just like a small, probably just like a water skin I have of ale or something, and pass it around or get it going around.
So as y'all are breaking bread and making food, you all take the next, I don't know, however long it takes to make rations into Chef Boyardee goodness. You dish it out to everybody, and y'all are enjoying a meal together. Anything y'all want to do?
Well,
Oh, yeah. Well, we said we were gonna probably talk a little bit more about this chance meeting we're gonna have tomorrow, right? Like, I feel like we got a lot. I mean, I feel like we planned 200% more than we've ever planned before on this action. Maybe we can. I mean, but it wasn't that much. Like, it was just this much, but it was maybe we double that up again and say, like, do we ask this guy about anomalies and ripples and shit? Because I thought there was like anomalies around here. I thought maybe wasn't he connected? Wasn't
Lich.
is the Lich an anomaly? And would he know
I
Well,
about
don't know
that?
if we'll know until we get there, because that would be an angel scan.
Yeah. I don't think that we should go in saying that, because we don't want to expose ourselves as being from the east, you know? Because technically no one's supposed to know, but cat's out of the bag now. But
So
honestly,
leave that stuff out of it, huh?
I think so, unless, it really affects what we're doing. But hopefully Angel can let us know, like, the nature of the anomaly when we get closer. And I don't know, we just don't know how it's gonna go till we get there. But I think we have some solid bargaining chips, right? Where either we could offer up those hagglings in exchange for this thing at that old double cross, which I love that idea, Roland. Solid idea. Or, we just kill him.
the Lich.
Yeah, I mean,
I get it that you're not from this time. Liches are immensely powerful.
oh,
Like, yeah. Usually, if there's a problem with the Lich, people are summoned and brought in from, far away, and powerful magics and all that stuff. We're pretty little meat and potatoes for this guy.
so if killing this guy maybe ain't on the table, what about the old distract and snatch,
Well, we could charm him.
I know qualms against stealing from this guy, or from anyone really, I guess.
Truthfully, I don't know very much about liches. What their
I
goals
might
are.
I might know a little bit, right? I feel like I've history. I feel like I probably would know a little bit about liches, wouldn't I?
Yeah, I mean, they are creatures that are out there, and if you're in the mindset of preparing for potential creatures that you could come up against, you would most likely know what a lich is.
Yeah.
You can
so-
do a history check and see if you're just super proficient.
14. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you've heard about liches. You know that they're super powerful. You know that they don't die easily. There's usually some weird shenanigans you have to do in order to completely get rid of a lich. But you do know that they're their thirst for power and how they operate in general typically is evil. You haven't heard any good liches that are out there. Just putting that out
So,
there.
I mean, imagine these undead masters. They're so powerful. They can make a domain. They literally gain control of things around them. They could have people working for them. They could have cultists. They could have monsters. They have influence and they have desire for power. So we are small potatoes to them. There's not much we can really offer up to him that he can't get somewhere else, probably. But I'm not saying it's not worth trying. I just want to make sure we have a specific, this is why we are here, and this is what we are trying to do about it. Anything, we could talk to him about other stuff peripherally, but when we go in there, we can't be going, why are we here? What we're here to find an item for this purpose, to switch out for the Haglings. But we came up with a plan to double cross if that would be something he'd be interested in. I think we would be appealing to a, I don't know, malintent.
If we get that vibe from him, I think that's a real good idea. I mean, I think that's
Maybe it's the left turn. Like if we go in there, say we're looking for the item, and he's like, nah, I'm just gonna kill you
we're like,
guys.
but
Oh,
what
wait.
is
Yep,
the
yep.
deal? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
good to have that
It's-
in our back pocket. I like it.
Right.
It's
DM.
nasty rolling.
I just like, would Nasea have any knowledge about this lich because it's residing so close to Dorn? Like, would she like? Do we have a relationship with this lich in any way?
There might have been like recent reports of the lich, from what you can tell, showing up, but this is like a not so normal occurrence.
Okay. So he hasn't been around like too long, and we don't have like an
Yeah,
established relationship with the lich.
yeah.
Okay. So I don't know how I feel about having a lich residing so close to Dawn.
Has he
it-
never messed with it before?
Not to my knowledge. Apparently, he's only arrived recently. It would be good to know what his intentions are.
Yeah.
I you know, those are great questions. Based on just some quick thinking and experience, I don't think that's something he's going to divulge without gaining some sort of trust. But it's not worth trying. But I'm just saying, this first in, maybe if we really want to learn more about his intentions here, let's get on his good side and offer up our services for some specific and ending mission.
I definitely don't want him dealing with the dirty dealings
Well,
in my kingdom.
I'm gonna warn you. What's the one thing he probably can't do? And that's negotiate with people within Dorne directly.
What do you mean?
Like, if he wants to gain influence in Dorne politics or some other city, it's not like he can just walk into a city and be like, "Hey, join me." He needs people who have reputation or established something outside of his realm to do that.
Sounds like someone we know. Nasea, I'm making eyes at you.
Well, I mean,
So
I won't
I'm
let
just
him
saying,
do evil through me.
Right.
so-
but it's something. If you're talking about what do we have to offer him, as long as you agree to whatever it is he's asking, that is something he might find valuable.
I mean, it depends on what he's asking.
Right, of course, for sure. I'm again just thinking off my head about valuable things we have.
So we're talking about our cards to put on the table, right? But as for aces up our sleeve, we got any ways to get out of Dodge real quick? Anyone have anything like that? Just in case things do go sour. All right.
Yeah, not me.
We
All
run.
right.
I can't even run very fast.
Oh, that's
Things
right.
do get ugly, then we'll deal with it then. All right. We may have a way to distract with our gift from the Guardian Sin, you know. If it comes.
Could be.
Wait a second. Another thing, cards on the table. You guys have those vials. Just saying, what if he like senses them and knows you have them? Like, what are you willing to do about that?
We're not giving those up for nothing. That's our way back.
Right. I'm just saying, maybe we should stash them before we meet him.
Oh.
I know.
Little nervous.
I get it.
that hadn't occurred to me. That's a good thought. I'm gonna have to really think on that. I don't like the idea of leaving them, maybe not finding them again. I mean, that's how we go back home, you know?
I don't think that you should part with them.
Just
I think you should
think
keep them.
about what your answer is. Should he ask for them?
Well,
No.
it's no, and then 2 birds, and then we fight.
Birds.
Yeah. Do you have birds on you?
Yeah, they're right here.
Is that what
I'm
those
looking
are?
up.
What is this gesture?
It's not okay. No,
There's
it's a big bird
literally
from
nothing.
Stone-
Bringing it back.
All right.
Odd gesture.
Well, we have a few different avenues that we can explore once we get there, and I think it just depends on what that conversation's gonna be. No matter what, we look out for each other, though. We have each other's backs.
I agree. My head's always thinking. Sorry. Do we mention the girl?
Oof.
Because the question, why
I
are we
don't-
involved in this?
Does he play a role?
But
Does
she's
he?
if she's a source of magic, we don't.
He
want
might be
anyone
interested in
else.
her.
Exactly. We gotta protect her. If we
I mean,
can. I mean, that's
There
why-
were other
Okay.
magical children at the academy. I don't.
So, but this is to form up the story, and I don't know who's telling the story. It probably shouldn't be me, but our story then is that we are working basically in the service of the Haglings to get them this item, yet we're not that connected to them, so we could double cross them if we want to.
Yeah.
That's the story. That's the thick of it. There's nothing else there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I don't mind telling a story, and I think I can make it pretty compelling if I do say so myself. So, you know, and we have our initial, hey, we're looking for this thing, and then we're like, oh wait, no, you want these 3 miserable bitches in return for this thing? That's fine with us. And then it's like, oh, I'm gonna punch you in the face. I kind of lost the plot towards the end, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, the first part seemed accurate and desirable, but everything after that was not there.
Well, I mean, if things go bad, that's
Yeah,
not where
yeah.
we end, though, to be honest.
If we're at Plan C, we're already screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe then, speaking of speedy exits, that's why we have the vials with us.
You.
2 points. We said you guys weren't jumping until we knew what the ripples were.
That I did. I said that was something that we would try to do, yes. But say our lives are in danger, I think causing a little ripple's better than dying at the hands of some undead, like, dude.
Ideally,
I don't know.
We won't come to that. We need to
I don't
talk to
know
him
if I'm
first.
at that statement yet.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how dire things get. More positivity, y'all. Like, it's not gonna get that bad. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna waltz in there. He's gonna be like, "Oh, I was just chucking this out with the rest of the trash. You can have it." And then we just go back. Is kind of, how.
Can I insight check to see if she's really just this confident, or if this is like just fake it till you make it?
Yeah, and Flint, you can persuade or deceive.
It's
however
not
you
gonna
like.
matter because I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Oh no. Well,
I mean, if she rolls a 1, it might be.
not.
Poor sweet gullible boy.
I'm not gonna tell you.
I
which
rolled
one.
a 1 for a total of 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
As
I
she's
got-
saying that, I mean, considering the state of what the party is, even if she was lying, you're not sure if like she's convinced herself of it to where it doesn't seem to be a lie anymore, or if she just thinks it's like a true statement.
It's all of us.
At
Well-
this point, whatever happens, happens, and we'll deal with it as it comes.
Yeah, you know me though, Nessie. You know I plan.
I
I'm
know
a
it's
planner.
something you need to work on a little bit, I think.
Look. This is what I'm getting at. If I were to write down the 3 top most likely questions this lich is gonna ask us, I don't think we have good answers for all of them. Maybe one of them
Well,
now.
then we wing it.
Yeah, we don't know what he's gonna ask. Roland, I appreciate that you are you prep like crazy. Honestly, yeah, but I mean, you gotta leave room for a little bit of on the spot innovation, baby.
There
like-
are thousands of ways that this encounter could go, and you can think about it until we get there, but nothing we do is going to prepare us.
But we go in knowing that we can depend on each other to get out of a tough spot. And that we are not going to get each other hurt. Pointed look at Cinder. And we're not going to leave each other behind. Okay? That's all we really need to know going into it.
I appreciate that and agree. Elamdare, do you have any insight into this?
I'm here for the boy, Cinder. So whatever you all ultimately decide to do, I will try and assist as best as I can. I haven't come across many liches though, so.
Well, let's at least I do feel better that we've gotten some of these out on the table. So let's all sleep on it, and in the morning, if someone had something come to them in a dream, we'll put it into play.
Well,
Oh, you mean an idea? I thought you meant some spiritual, whatever. It's
my mind went somewhere else entirely.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are on first watch.
Enjoy.
that we are.
You
I
can wake me up after. I'll take the next one.
I'll be up with you.
Okay, sounds good.
So Cinder, it's the 2 of us, and then it's the 2 of them.
Hey, before we bed down, Sin, can I talk to you at the cave entrance real quick?
Like lift my head up. Sure. Yeah.
Come on. So, I was real mad at you earlier. Still kind of am. Still am, not kind of. I still am. I know that you're going through like a whole lot. But we're here to help and maybe help you through it. Maybe don't piss off the people in your corner. You know?
Yes.
And I get that Smudgy can be a little antagonizing. It's honestly why I love him so much. But you can't rise to that. He's like this big, buddy. You are so much. You gotta be the bigger man. You are literally the bigger man.
What am I, a simple man, to do in the face of such raw power, though?
I mean, not what you did. I decided I'm still gonna be mad at you for the rest of tonight, so harumph. But
Understandable.
it'd be nice if you said sorry.
To Smudgy?
To both of us.
I'm sorry to you. I'm not apologizing to the little thing.
He has a name.
Right, Smudgy.
I just decided I'm gonna be mad at you tomorrow too.
All right. I'll still have your back.
Harumph.
Somebody has to make it home.
She goes and lays down.
All angrily.
She's like tossing in her blankets real mad. Cuddling up with
Roland is snoring.
I'm gonna say
Peace
it's just
out.
gonna
Super quick.
come out like as soon as Flint leaves, and she'll just kind of sidle up next to Cinder and like have a seat. So how did that go? This little quarrel, is it?
A little bit of tension, frustration, perhaps.
Oh, some tension, I see, they say.
You couldn't read it from her
Choice.
harumph?
Choice words.
No, she's upset, and she has every right to be. I lashed out, and that's not appropriate. I shouldn't do that. But here we
It
are.
happens. You know who you're speaking to, right? Look at me.
Yeah. Yep.
Talk about rage issues, I understand.
So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that things are fine with me. That's why I would have preferred to take this watch alone.
Well, it
But-
looks like you're stuck with me because I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
I mean, if you would like to talk about what makes you not fine, then I would be willing to listen.
It's just I've spent my entire life trying to measure up to somebody's expectation when in reality I don't think anybody had expectations for me. So I just made something up in my head and it's impossibly high. And I can't do it. And then the two people that were kind of like in charge of me and I was like kind of starting to look up to for different reasons vanished. So, and my entire life is kind of a lie because my parents decided to have a kid in the second age and then go to the fifth age. My head is like spinning. It's so much weight. I feel like I could throw up, but I won't.
I mean, please try to refrain.
Yeah, no, it's not good when you watch somebody throw up. It's like a chain reaction sometimes. It's not
I mean,
good.
I can stomach it, but I would prefer that you don't do it in front of me.
Then we'd be stuck in a cave with vomit on the floor.
I mean, yes. I do understand the need to live up to expectations. I'm not sure if you've worked out who I am, who my mother is quite yet.
Super important is from what I'm gathering.
You could say that. It would be a bit of an understatement, I think, but yeah. I think I'm doing a fair job, but sometimes it's, difficult to feel that you've lived up, to that height. And as far as making the unlivable expectations for yourself, you don't need to be that hard on yourself. I imagine that you're doing things now that a lot of people in your time don't quite do they?
No, not at all. No.
This is quite a feat for the two of you who've done this. To come
Yeah,
back.
it was a little spur of the moment. it all happened very fast. I was in the building for like, it felt like less than an hour, and then it was like, all right, let's go to the past. And I was all for it, still am all for it. But now that I'm here, I really only have one real goal.
What is it?
It's to protect Flint.
I mean, that's a good goal.
But
It
now
seems
it's
the two of you are
extending
pretty
to
close.
everybody else, and can one man handle the weight of an entire team?
Oh, you need to calm down. You know, I feel the same way about you all now. It's like you all are my responsibility. If anything happens to you, then I don't know what I would do. Certainly wouldn't feel good about it.
No, it would feel awful. But I don't think I...
Your job is not to protect us. I mean, our jobs collectively are to protect each other, right?
Right, but the weight of that responsibility is, you know, everybody determines how much they care about it.
Do you think that you care more about it than the rest of us?
I don't know, because now my only friend is mad at me.
And I'm not your friend. You think
I
I'm
mean,
not your friend?
We're not there. We're just not there yet. We've known each other a few days now. You know, you've
Well, if
seen...
it makes any difference, I consider you a friend. We fought together. We've
Barely.
traveled together.
I didn't even do anything in that fight. I'm not even capable in a fight, and people are talking
You've
about
made me
going to
this?
take on
This-
a lich.
This bracelet
It's a bracelet. It was just something to track you with. It's fine.
to track me.
What?
To track me.
In case... Yeah, as I get more powerful, in case I lose you, I can find you.
With this bracelet.
Yes.
So it wasn't just a gift.
It was a gift. I put thought into it. I specifically selected...
I assume that you meant it for my protection.
in case you get lost, or we lose you, or you get stolen.
So you can find me if I'm in trouble.
Sure.
And that's something that you do for strangers?
I think once we decided to do stuff together, I immediately found myself responsible, at the very least, for all of you. But again, my
And
main goal
you
is
feel
Flint.
responsible for strangers. I mean, very,
Yes,
very good of you.
of course I feel responsible for strangers. My father was all about the people. You know, he loved nature, but he wanted to find a way where nature and people could thrive together. I don't know if he ever succeeded, but I find myself caring about people I know very little about. And that's weird because you're always given so many reasons to hate people.
I mean, I don't think it's weird to think the best of people and to care. I think that's very natural. It's very normal, I think. Like, I care about the well-being of other people, but sometimes you can't take on everything. You have to understand your limits.
But if you don't try, then what's the point?
We are trying. What do you think we're doing?
Fair question.
We
I
are
don't know.
trying.
I'm more focused on saving a little girl than I am about handling a lich, and maybe I need to realign my priorities, but
I mean,
It's-
saving a girl is a noble purpose.
I mean, when it comes to the end of my days, however soon that could be, given the line of work I've picked up, I want to know that I affected at least one life. Just one. I'd be okay with that. Positively affected one life.
I mean, you did make us laugh quite a lot earlier. That was a very positive thing for me. But no, truly, I don't. How should I say this? For someone who's from the future, I feel like you don't quite grasp the effect that one person can have on so many people. Just by existing. Just by knowing you. We're all different.
But for the better, that's up for debate.
Well, I don't think that I'm any worse.
Hmm.
I think I'm a bit better, actually. Yeah.
That's very kind, I guess. Kindness, not something I'm used to from people. Yeah, if I could give my life to save everybody, to just guarantee that everybody would be okay, I would do it without question.
And see, just by saying that, just by feeling that way, you make me want to feel like I should be doing the same. So I think truly, like your position, the way you think, makes people better. And I think you're very brave for taking on this mission, even though it came to you as abruptly as you say.
I didn't have a choice. I wasn't doing anything back home. When Flint found me, I was kind of picking a fight in front of,
Why?
because these
What?
people were defacing kind of like a worship area. Like
Like a holy place.
Kind of like a place to observe and respect nature, and people
Oh.
were wanting to or were defacing it, and I couldn't just let that happen. So I tried to stop it, and they're probably going to go back and do the same thing in a week. So did I really make any change? Should I have killed them to make for sure that they wouldn't do something like that again? Should I have broken them? I don't know. I don't know what the right decision is.
Oh.
How far should one go to protect something they care about?
I mean, as far as one can without losing their sanity or without giving their own lives in the process. Or, I mean, you could give your own life, but I guess it comes down to the moment, right? Like, you were there in the moment. You weren't, let's say you're not there in a week and they do it again. It's not your fault. They're the shitters. And you could always clean it up and make it better again. I'm just saying that it's not the end of the world if things don't always go well.
Ooh. Okay. I just learned I turn everything into a catastrophe if it doesn't go my way. Weird. Yeah.
I mean, we're here to help you for that. Like, as long as we're alive and as long as we're trying, I think that that's all that matters.
All right. I see.
Do you feel a bit better?
A little bit, but you know, everything's still swirling.
Understandable. I think everybody feels that way from time to time, and it is a crucial time in your life.
Yeah, weird time in my life. What am I doing? What are any of us doing, really?
Well, it sounds like you're trying to save the world, and you think that you're doing it alone. But we're all here with you.
But do our goals align?
Well, if your goal is to save this place, us, the future.
I'm
then
trying to
yes.
save 2 worlds. Wow.
What I mean by saving this one, you save the other one, right? In turn,
Maybe?
in a way. I think
I'm not
our goals-
100% on the time travel stuff. It's a
I mean, I
it's a
think
little-
if our goals didn't align, then I wouldn't be here. I think that I would be traveling more with Brolin.
right. And Brolin he's so I can't figure him out. Like, does he like me? Does he hate me? I don't know, because he kind of seems a little condescending half the time towards me, which I get.
Well,
But
that's how he shows that he likes you.
Mm.
He teases you because he likes you. Trust me.
and now I've
Right.
gone and made Flint upset. And I have to make it better, I have to apologize to a little demon
I mean,
thing.
what's that gonna hurt?
My pride.
Well, I mean, is your pride really that important? Is it more important than a friendship?
No, I suppose not. No.
I mean,
Fine,
maybe if
I'll
you get along-
apologize in the morning.
There you go. That's good. I mean, this smudgy fellow seems like a good companion to have. I mean, just because he could field a fire faster and easier doesn't mean that he's better than you. It would take me a while to build a fire, and if we have someone here who could just light one up with magic, why not? I don't do magic. I don't understand magic, but
It's fickle. I'm just learning how to deal with it myself. But apparently I have this innate magical ability and I have all this raw power inside. I don't know. I'm just a man.
you'll figure it out. In time, you'll figure it out. Practice while you're with us, I guess. Just don't put any of us in danger. I'm sure that you would never, but
I mean, I would try my best.
well, good. That's all we ask.
Good talk? Good talk.
Yeah. I mean, we have all night, so.
Right.
least half
But
of
this
the
was
time.
kind of like the heavier stuff.
Yeah.
We could just have idle chatter from here on.
You got any
Just-
girls you like?
God, me.
Or boys?
Girl.
Girls or boys?
Hmm. There was one.
No, was.
Girl. One girl. Sorry.
Girl. Oh,
I should have
okay.
specified
I
because
see.
you asked for specifics and I should have specified.
Not either or.
But I don't think something like that would work for me. Or at least not for a while, because I'm a complicated person, like everybody else. But I think I need to understand myself a little bit better before I try to bring somebody else in.
Oh, I can relate to that. I understand.
Because that feels responsible. Because I can't be acting out and then be like, oh, I don't know why this is happening. Like, I should be able to figure that stuff out.
Right. And this person, do you still know them, or are they
What?
gone? Do you still know them? Are they around, or are they
No.
gone in the
No,
future?
they're in the future.
And has it been some time?
No, it was rather recent, actually.
Does this person feel the same way?
No. That's the fun of it. You have to figure out if they even feel remotely the same, and that's why it's so complicated. That's why I'd rather just not.
Well, I mean, you miss 100% of the chances that you don't take. So, if you get back to the future, if you choose to, I'm sure there are plenty of young ladies here who would love you and your flowers.
My flowers can be nice.
Yes, truly. They are quite nice. And they don't die, which is nice. But if you do get back to the future, I do recommend that you talk to this person and see if they feel the same way.
Maybe. Or not. Just live in the doubt.
It's up to you. It's your choice. You can't be afraid of life, or it'll certainly pass you by.
I guess that's fair. Are you
Trust
speaking
me.
from experience?
Trust me. I mean, somewhat.
What about you? Let's get into you.
Oh.
Any boys or girls out there that are like Nasea admirers, or you admire them?
I mean, there was a man a long time ago. Oh,
Did it go good or poorly?
Oh, it went so well. But it didn't last. And he's still out there somewhere, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll encounter him again someday.
Would we encounter him at this ball that we're going to?
God, I hope not.
Okay, fair
But
enough.
maybe it's possible.
That'd be quite interesting.
He is a floater.
Mm.
Kind of a traveler.
You know, I kind of look up to you.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, well, why?
I don't know, because you're big and strong and cool. That's pretty much the only thing.
Oh, okay. That's enough for my wisdom.
I mean, it could be.
Or my drinking prowess.
Well, I guess kudos for that.
It's because I'm big and strong. I can show you my routine sometime.
Well, I'm plenty strong.
Oh, you are. You are. I saw you try to lift Brolin's shield that one time.
Try. Yeah, try. That was embarrassing, but fine, because I think everybody laughed, so it's worth it.
Yeah. Sometimes it is good to laugh when things are difficult. And you do give us that fairly frequently, even if you don't mean to.
Half the time I do, because I know that we can be intense situations, so giving people a break to laugh is important.
It is. And I love to laugh.
Then I will keep working at it, doing my best. We'll see what happens.
Just
Also, have you been watching? Because I haven't been looking.
I'm sure that we would know if someone was coming up on us. It's fine.
Okay,
We can have an idle chat.
perfect.
Just chin up. Try to be optimistic. And if you need a reminder, I'm here. Just if you need me to talk you off, then just
You could be my hype woman.
yeah. I'm pretty good.
Alright.
I'm pretty good at it.
All right, so if we're in the middle of something, I'm just gonna be like, I need you to
Talk
Give
me
me-
up.
just give me 2 things that I'm good at, and you better have it on deck, or else.
Oh, this and there. He's so brave and handsome, and he's
Handsome?
good at so many things.
I'm good at least 3 things.
So strong.
You saw me with the shield. I'm not that
so
strong.
good with animals.
Shadow will hold a special place in my heart.
So, what's the word? Sensitive? In touch with his emotions.
Yes, it's very annoying.
But it's charming in its own way. You know, you don't meet many men who are in touch with the feelings.
Do you think Brolin is?
In certain situations. You remember how much he loved those wheels?
He was very passionate about wheels. That's like
He's a very
that's
passionate
kind of
man.
old technology where I'm from.
It's fairly new here, so
Mm.
I think. Again, I'm not. He's the artificer. I don't know. I don't know anything. about
He
this.
probably knows more about technology than I do.
It's possible.
I wonder what I could learn from him.
I mean, I'm sure he'd be willing to discuss things with you.
A one-on-one chat with Brolin? That
That would
sounds
be-
terrifying.
It'll be fine. Just have a drink with him. That's how you win him over.
I don't drink though.
Then
Just some juice.
pretend.
Just have some nice cups of juice.
Just pretend. Put it in a tankard and pretend.
Should I act all sloppy at a certain point, or?
Let's say yes.
All right, perfect.
The ball. The ball would be a great time. At the ball, have that conversation with Brolin. Make that a goal. That'll be a
Sure.
goal.
That's my goal. That's what I'm working towards now. Well, save the little girl, then tea time with Brolin.
Yes. Lovely goal.
Perfect.
And the night continues on. After your watch, you wake up, Flint and Brolin, but sad to say, nothing really happens. But as it gets closer to daytime, that is where we're gonna take our little break. Exclamation point critical. When we come back, we will give out some dice and finish things up. And we will be back here shortly. Don't leave.
Stick around.
Welcome back. Chav Hunter 86, you are the winner for the first dice giveaway. Hit us up on the Discord and message me, Judgy DM, and we will get those dice sent out to you ASAP. ASAP.
Asape.
For the second giveaway, everyone, if you won or not, if you just want dice, exclamation point critical, and you'll be entered in for the second half, which we will announce at the end of today's session. Opening back up, Flint, Brolin, I was saying it's your shift. Nothing's really happened, but it is coming around morning time, and you two have been chatting a little bit, well, a lot of it.
Yeah, you would love it back home. I mean, the Guardian has this like this crazy whip. Oh, that's what we call cars. And it like
Cars. Yeah.
Cars are like carriages, but like without the horse. They just kind of like go on their own. But it like, oh man, that thing can really zoom. I'll tell you what, you'd love to get behind the wheel of that, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, wheels. I know. I get it. But but what they burn? What? How do they go? What's the what? Do they have horses pulling the cars? How do?
No, there's no horses. It just like there's like this engine that like takes this fuel and it burns it up real good and just kind of speeds it along. But like, yeah.
Okay.
It's cool though. They hover, and to be honest, I don't know. I'm not much of like a mech head, but I don't really know how they do all the hovering and the floating and all that. But it is pretty cool. You can get some speed, and then just all of a sudden you drop down and just like, you know.
Cool, but the fuel burns, and then what?
And then the car just goes. I don't know. Look, we'll go sometime. I'll show you. We'll pop that hood open and really get in there.
They have hoods. Is that where the fuel goes?
I mean, somehow, man, now you got me questioning how it works. Because how does, if you put it in towards the back, is there like a tube that goes that like pushes, you know? You're asking some good questions.
Roland has paper out, and like at this point, there is just like, I'd say 6 to 7 pieces of parchment that is just notes and like small scribbles and stuff, just trying to figure stuff out. I'm writing and I throw it to the ground. I'm writing and throw it to the ground. I'm not paying attention at all to the guard duty. That's for dang sure. But yeah, no, I'm engrossed. I will say, like, I had started the very first piece of paper. I had started a flow chart because I wanted to talk about the plan, but then you just started like talking about this cool stuff, and that's it. There was one box, and it had like lich, and we were gonna go from there. But then it's been notes on the stuff she's been talking about.
She's been talking about the city, and you know, they're always honking. There's always so much noise out in the street. But honestly, it kind of soothes me. It's too quiet here. I don't like it.
Well, this is a lot to take in. I'm gonna be looking at these notes for a while. Thank you. That was educational.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for listening. I guess I'm a little homesick.
Around that time, towards the end of your shifts, Flint, your ring kind of like vibrates a bit on your hand, and then Brolin, that item kind of vibrates as well a little bit. Probably
Man,
unrelated, but they're happening at the same time.
this thing that I got from that kobold, it's been acting a little strange lately.
Strange how?
Well, it just, before it wasn't pulsing light, and then it was, and then now it just vibrated.
My ring just vibrated. I didn't get it from the kobold though. This is from the Guardians. Asa gave it to me.
Do you think maybe Angel would like, if he was awake, that she'd be trying to talk to him?
I think Angel can talk to us no matter what.
Oh, right. I learned that. Oh shit. Angel.
Yes, Brolin.
Report. Exclamation report.
I am uncertain of what you are requesting, Brolin
Yeah.
Gobstopper.
Do you have any alerts?
Currently, no. The weather is fine outside. It is starting to get a bit early in the morning, but should I
Can you
be
scan
checking for anything?
Could you scan for anomalies maybe? And can I do an Arcana check to kind of like, I don't know, figure out
Yes.
why magic would do this?
Processing.
Oh, I dropped my dice. No. Oh. 13.
Okay. After the ring stops pulsing, and things kind of like quieten down for you, Flint, you kind of like hear in your mind, but separate than like the mind thing, which is a whole thing, but Flint, Guardian here, just wanted to say I got your message, and I should be able to speak to you every once in a while, or whenever you want to speak. Just let me know.
Do you hear me now? Are you good? Are you staying fed? That's beside the point. We're about to go see a lich. I don't know if I've run across one of them before. I'm honestly kind of nervous about it, but I think we have a pretty good plan. Or we have like A and B of the plan. If we get to C, we're really fucked though. Is this like sending? Keep talking until it runs out because she's not, you know.
You talk for a bit, and that ring kind of like glows and shimmers like it did before when you gave the message into it, and then nothing back.
Well, something's going awry. I don't know. I did just hear from the Guardian though, so that's good. At least he's like, you know, active.
Do you think that's why your thing was pulsating?
Could have been. But then why did yours?
That could just be like residual magic or something. That would at least make a little sense. But it's you think should we wake everyone up? It's close enough. They've had enough sleep, right?
Oh yeah, they like to sleep in. Yeah, I think we should get going, get this over with. But hey, that magic thing does something weird again. You let me know, okay? Because maybe my magic stuff will do something weird again, and then I'll let you know. And so we'll just kind of keep each other in that loop.
Okay, we have a loop.
We got a loop. Flint will go over and kind of like gently nudge Nisei and be like, "It's time to wake up. Come on." And then she'll go and kind of kick Cindere's shoulder and kind of be like, "Get up."
I would say you like right as you turn, you see I was about to wake Cindera, but it was gonna be like I had my boot right on the back shoulder blade, and I was about to just kind of push him, but you stopped me. Yeah.
What? I'm sorry. Sorry. What? What? Oh, it's so early.
Well, we got time for. We can do a quick breakfast, and I say we walk. You know, we gotta get this over with.
Before anything, may I see the smudgy one?
Why?
Straight to it. Straight to it.
I'm gonna say it's just like waking up. She's like, yeah, that's very good.
Can I see Smudgy? I don't have to hold him, but can I see him?
Just to give a little space, I'm while he's asking this, I'm gonna quickly armor up and grab my shield. I'm just gonna walk 10, 15 feet outside the cave and take a look around.
Okay. Elamdare's also out there. He got up early and he's trekking around as well.
This is just
yeah.
gonna take her time. Like she's not even.
Smudgy's like
concerned.
curled up next to the dying embers from the.
Smudgy, wake up! Hey,
He like opens one eye.
Smudge. Yeah, I see you.
What is it now, Cinder? It's too early.
I understand. I just wanted to start the day off right. Take a proper step forward.
Oh, you got your spell slots back. You're trying to hit me with another guiding bolt. Come on, give me your best shot.
I didn't even hit you with a guiding bolt.
What'd
I
you
hit you with a sacred flame.
Ow! No wonder it hurt like nothing.
Exactly. It was just a little pinch compared to your godlike power. Anyways. Yeah. So, like, wiping the actual crust and then kind of wiping the dirt now that's dried up off my face. Sorry. I'm sorry. I was frustrated and I took it out on you because you're such a small and easy target, but you have so much power. I know. Weird. I took a dance with death and I came out on the other side fine. But I just wanted to say I am sorry and I will try to be more respectful towards you in the future. And I recognize your great ability.
And Smudgy like looks at you, and then he looks over at Flint, and then he looks back at you. Okay, stop being weird.
You got it, buddy. Get back in her jacket or whatever so I don't have to look at you.
Actually, and he kind of like flies over and like lands on your shoulder. You're pretty tall. I get a good view.
Fine.
Flint
Fine.
just goes, she throws her arms around both of us like, oh, my boys are getting along.
Yep. Nope. This is great.
I
You
will
can
secretly-
tell Cinder, like you don't even have to roll, but
I will secretly take credit for this one.
he knows that just him being around you is like the fresh part of your day. Just starting it off right.
Yep. Nice up close and personal with Smudgy.
Thank
And
you.
I will also
Oh yeah,
Go
you
ahead
all
and-
get a long rest if you require.
use the staff and connect everybody mentally again.
Okay. Is it a D6 roll?
I think I choose. Oh yeah, it's a D6 roll for
the
yeah.
hours that it. Yeah.
4 until the next long rest.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. A question: Our luck and inspo lasts per session rather than per long rest. True.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
You have it though. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot. what it
So,
was.
Angel,
Oh, there we go. Angel reports back, and she's like, "No future anomalies have been detected. Only the ones that have already been discussed." Sorry, Cinder. That was for Brolin.
no, I
Oh.
understand. You were active while I was asleep. Impressive. Do you ever sleep? Do you want to sleep?
I don't think I require sleep.
Okay, just worth checking. So how close is the Lich anomaly?
You should arrive there if you leave now, before sunset.
Okay. Before sunset. So should we all get to move on?
Get there. Hopefully, while we still have a little bit of light. Either way, we're doing this today.
All right. Cool. Everything's
Outside
chill.
Brolin, you and Elamdare are just like surveying the morning frost and dew that's out. There is that like subsiding fog that kind of nestles in these forests for some reason, but like yesterday, it'll probably subside after the sun comes up and wakes everything up, starts baking.
Yeah, seeing that, I kind of see that Elam there is out there doing what I was about to do. So I'm actually just kind of staying just right out front. I'm not really doing much of a look. I trust his abilities.
So you
Oh, yeah.
gather.
We should probably head out. Yeah.
Yes.
So-
Yeah.
Guess Nisea will lead the way.
Let's go. Yep. I say we hit the road.
Okay, so you all head out into the woods, the forest again. What is y'all's semi-marching order?
Cinder in the back.
I'll be the front of like whatever the main core group is that's not people kind of out on their own. Because I would assume Elamdare would be maybe a little forward.
Yeah, he's probably up there with Nisea.
And the back with Sin and Smudgy.
rolling.
As soon as I notice that Smudgy's on Sin, I just chuck. This ought to be fun.
Yeah, I can. The sulfur is really just filling my nose.
Yeah, it's my natural scent.
Yeah, I know. It's wonderful.
Miss Say is just like listening from the front. She's like,
As you all travel, the day kind of goes off without much of a hitch. The sun comes up, everything starts to brighten up in colors, the fog dissipates, and you all maneuver through most of the woods until Elimdare and Nisea kind of like give a halting hand. And up ahead, Nisea, you both see kind of like smoke billowing off in the direction that you all are going. But it's definitely like dark black clouds of smoke, as if something might be on fire or, something like that.
well, that's ominous. I assume that that's where we need to be.
If I had to take a guess, but it does seem a bit close from what the mind woman was saying.
Maybe the mind woman can give us another reading. Cinder.
Yeah. Yes.
Cinder, come up here.
Okay.
Trots.
Chop.
You are able to see the smoke as well. Actually, all of you are able to see the smoke.
Oh, that looks bad. Good?
Does
bad.
your mind woman have to say about
You can
this?
ask her.
I can.
Yeah.
Does it look like wood smoke?
So it's like at the top of the tree sides where y'all are standing. You would have to make your way down, but like it like valleys down. There's lots more trees in the bottom area, and you can see like smoke like billowing off in the distance.
Yeah, I just mean like, does it look like natural smoke, like burning wood, like forest, or it does look different?
It doesn't look like magic ominous smoke. It looks like fire related.
Fire smoke.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wonder what that is. Actually, I think it would be all right if we got a little bit closer. Or do
Sure.
you all think that we should consult the Mind Witch?
We can consult the Mind Witch. Her name's Angel, so weird that you call her a witch.
I mean, whatever.
I understand perfectly. I get it.
Someone else commune with the witch. I mean, the angel.
Angel,
Yes, Cinder.
hello. Wait, what were we wanting to ask?
I mean,
The Loki.
is there anything unnatural about this smoke?
Angel,
this
do you?
fire?
Can you sense the source of that smoke that we see?
Would you like me to use one of my reconnaissance abilities?
Oh boy.
Is that what I wrote down? Is this light enhancement, recon, recovery? Are those all commands to Angel? I think they are.
Light, link, reconnaissance, and recovery.
Enhancement was one. Light, enhancement,
Oh yeah.
reconnaissance, recovery.
Enhancements, yeah. I totally skipped past that one.
I assume-
No, just run a scan.
Understood. One moment, please.
So this is where we wait and we try to see what
Well-
she sees.
While we're waiting, I just want to ask a general question with the forest around us. Is it a dry forest or is it like?
Well, there
Um,
was mud.
yeah, there was
earlier.
mud
mud.
and
I would
condensation.
assume it's.
And fog, that's right. So it's more
It's
of a
a
damp
moist.
wood.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's a
That's
moist
perspective. That's what I wanted.
I know everybody.
I was
loves
avoiding that word.
It doesn't
Um,
bother me.
Well, I just looking at this forest we've been traveling, like, I doubt there's a forest fire right now. That seems unnatural.
Maybe. No. Why would a lich burn bodies?
Well, we're just jumping to conclusions now, aren't we?
Well, I'm waiting until Angel gets back to me. I'm just kind of left to wonder.
As you all are standing there waiting, Sindare vanishes. Like,
Do I notice that I vanish?
And is the staff still there? Is
make
the
a
staff gone too?
perception check because I don't know if you would
Like,
notice.
So we're like looking at him and he just disappears
Yeah,
in
you
front of
Did
us.
sleep vanish or like poof, he's out of there? Can I feel him?
I'm gonna reach
I
out
rolled
and
an
touch
8
him.
perception.
You don't know any the wiser. You just feel Flint like touching at you.
What? What do you want, Flint?
What are you? Okay, you're still that. Why are you? Why'd you do? Why?
Why did I what?
You have disappeared, sir.
And at this point, you realize you hold up your hands and there are no hands.
Oh my lord.
Then you just hear
Is Smudgy still there?
And then,
Smudgy
like,
like
this-
snickering.
Nasea's gonna reach out and touch it at him as well.
Smudgy,
That's-
Gonna
he's
see if he's
visible.
solid.
He's solid. Well, and Sindare is solid, but you know.
So we can touch him.
Yeah.
Like he's just invisible.
Smudge, are you playing little tricks? Did you do this?
Yeah, I made him invisible.
Did you actually?
Mm-hmm.
So I can sneak and get recon.
As long as you don't use any spells or attack anybody for like the next hour.
So
Holy
I
shit.
should be the one going ahead.
That's very thoughtful.
I mean,
What do you think,
Jesus.
Smudgy?
This is bizarre.
Do you think you can handle that situation?
as
Actually,
long as
no.
I've got
You
you
can
with
definitely
me.
handle the situation, Sindare. I have utmost confidence.
As long as you're with me, buddy, I think.
Well, I
can
can't
make
go
it.
with you. They'll see me. But you have the
true.
mind link thingy that
That's
you
true.
refuse to make me a part of.
I don't know if I can make you a part of it.
It's fine. I don't have a bracelet or anything either. Don't make me a bracelet because it'll drop the invisibility.
Okay, you got it. Okay, all right. So,
But later, we're gonna
'Cause it
circle back
attacks
to
his
the
party.
bracelet.
so I'm gonna go like 60 feet ahead.
Okay. Well, you have to like make your way down the side of the.
Yep.
But you're invisible,
Absolutely.
so like, you just see leaves rustling.
Oh, I don't know if this is a good idea.
He can handle this, right? When you're out of range. Actually, I have no idea if you're out of range, so maybe you did hear.
You might hear.
I feel like you probably went slow just in case one of us was going to say something smart ass.
Perhaps we should try to trust in his abilities. And
Yes, ma'am.
see what he does. And be prepared to come to his aid if he needs us, I suppose.
I do sense magic sources,
Sources?
multiple sources.
Not counting us?
Correct.
Okay, Angel, here's what we're gonna do. Are you ready? Are you with me?
I am fully ready and with you, as you
Okay.
are holding the staff.
Understandable. You don't really have a choice. Okay. How far ahead am I?
You went about 60 feet, so let's say like 40 of that feet is you working your way down, so like you're 20 feet. Y'all see like Sindare like down at the bottom Just like
No,
in
they
case-
don't, because I'm invisible.
Oh wait, no, you don't, cause he's invisible.
All right, gang. I look around. Do I see anything?
You do see where that smoke is coming from. There looks to be like some type of carriage or something like turned over in that area.
All right, team, you can go to the bottom, but then just wait there.
Okay, you good? You safe?
I think so. I'll let you know if I'm not. I'll yell, "Oh no, help!" mentally. It'll be like, "Oh no, help!" But
Good. We'll follow your lead, okay?
okay. Oh, okay. All right. And I go up another 60 feet
Okay.
as they're making their way down.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. Your stealth is at disadvantage because of the armor, right?
Correct.
But you're invisible, so roll me a stealth check, just flat.
Just a straight roll.
Yeah.
I got it. 7.
You think you're in your mind you're invisible, so you think like that's just
I'm
all
so
encompassing. So you're making your way
Nobody
closer.
can see me.
But how far are you going up?
60 more feet.
Okay, so as you get to like that last 60 feet, we'll say, you can see figures now, and it's a little bit more clear. There's a turned over carriage. There seems to be burning like wood. The carriage might be on fire. And there's roughly like 3 figures out in that area that you can see with your eyes.
All right, guys. So there's 3 people. So what I suggest is you all sneak up. And I also sneak up. But I start talking to them because they can't see me. I'm invisible.
Solid plan, really.
How close you gonna get?
Well, we want to get like right up. Like within 20 feet.
What are they doing?
Can I see what they're doing?
Make a perception check for me.
I'm good at these.
Normally, yes.
That's a natural 20 for 24.
Oh, look at that.
As you're cluing in the others of, come up, sneak, do all that, you like look back to further investigate like what you saw. Like you saw the figures before, but you didn't really like pay attention to what they were doing. And as you do that, you see one of the men. They're all wearing like similar cloaks of just black cloaks. One of the men is like cleaning his blade that has like blood, but it's a bit darker than normal. And then he like sheaths it.
How close is everybody?
I don't think we
From
started
you
running
to
yet.
them, or from them? From you to the cloaks, or from the party to you?
My group to me.
Did y'all move? Did y'all
No,
go
I
down?
would say we haven't moved yet.
Yeah, y'all are still like in the
120?
thick of it.
Can we do that? Can we move down to where he told us to move down to?
Yeah,
He
y'all
said
can.
to
Y'all can do
sneak.
it. Yeah, I mean, it's probably preferable that you sneak, but
Yeah, we were being so sneaky.
Oh man.
Okay, so I'm gonna sit there while they're like looking back at them, like trying to sneak up and looking back at the people at the carriage and looking like kind of getting antsy, trying to figure out like what to do because something is clearly off, and I'm like,
There's 3 of them.
yes.
Do they look like they're strong?
They're, well, from Sendare's perspective, they look like cloaked individuals. They don't seem to be wearing armor from what you can tell. A couple of them
Not
have
wearing
staffs.
armor, but
One of them
they
does have a weapon.
weapons. One of them just cleaned dark blood off of his weapon, so I think we need to pick up the pace because I want to figure
I'm
out.
gonna
what's
say is
happening
already
here.
on our way. Like she's.
Okay. Are y'all
As soon
stealthing
as-
or are
as
y'all
soon
just
as-
like...
I'm just gonna walk.
I'm not gonna try.
You
to
guys can
stealth.
sneak.
Flint's gonna stay
You
stealthy.
can sneak, but I'm sure that
Okay. Flint, make
Roland
a
and I are just
stealth
gonna
check.
walk up together.
Okay.
I see them walking up, and I immediately like go off to the side to try and sneak and hide.
Roll another stealth check, Sendare.
Eight.
Y'all have a general idea of where Sendare is based on large crunching of leaves.
So
to
I'm
your
I'm
right.
I'm breaking. Yeah, I'm breaking to the right.
Okay.
So do these people? Do they notice him as well?
Around that time, yeah, you see their eyes draw to that first, but then like
Are
relocate
they visible to us at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
So y'all are walking up to them.
Hello, you there?
Hello.
What is it that you are doing here?
Just taking care of a bit of business.
And what sort of business is that?
The dark kind. You might not want to get involved, milady.
A dark kind. You sound very sinister. We're very afraid.
It's fine. As you get closer, one of the men has like obviously he's wearing like a cloak and stuff, but where it billows at the bottom, it's almost like wisps of darkness kind of centered around his area, and it's almost like a little shadow area where he's standing. And then the guy that cleaned his blade is the one that's talking to you. You know, not a lot of people travel around to these parts.
Are you in service to someone in this area?
No, there's no one out here.
Yeah, if no one's traveling out here, why are you?
Are you not hiding?
Yeah.
You just like step out.
Like hop out of a bush.
Why are you here?
My stealth roll was only an 11, so
Okay.
she probably like stumbled. Hey,
Aw.
So Flint, when you stealth, what did you do? Like, did you like roll with advantage, or was it just you?
it was just me.
Okay.
Oh, would I have had advantage because I have smudgy?
If he's with you, yeah.
But he's not. He's with
He's-
Sindare.
Yeah, he's.
Well,
giving
Well,
you
no,
an
he
opportunity.
didn't go with Sindare because he wasn't
Oh.
invisible.
Oh.
Oh, right. So he is with you.
I mean, I already said something.
I mean, your stealth probably would break, but I just need to know how well you were stealthed to where, like, would they suspect that there's maybe more, or...
21 with Smudgy's help.
Okay, so your voice kind of comes out of nowhere, so they're a little bit more on guard, so I don't know if that's good or bad, but...
I mean, not a whole lot of people travel here, but we're here.
Can I, as I'm going, can I scan to see if there's any bodies on the ground?
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Perception check.
12.
Nice. Well, it makes sense. So, at first, it might have been hard to see because, you know, dark wispy boy. But in that like cloud of darkness around him, you see like hunched over bodies that aren't visibly moving from what you can tell. And then around them, like the carriage now is on fire, definitely. There's different pieces of wood and stuff as if there was a confrontation. There's no horses attached to it, so those might be running out somewhere. And yeah, there's like a cindering pile heap of flickering flames and other things.
Well, if you're not-
Mentally, I say, I see bodies.
I was gonna say, are you gonna say I see dead people?
I see dead people. That would have been a missed opportunity. It's a missed opportunity.
I mean, there's probably future opportunities.
I've never even seen that movie, so that's why it's a missed opportunity.
Holy shit. You're like the second person I've met this year.
Well, no,
Last
this is
year.
a new year. This is the first person you met this year.
This year, yeah. Okay.
But I inform everybody of the bodies and their placement mentally.
Okay.
That's Berlin. You have anything to say?
I'm just trying to. If you're not serving anyone out here, then really you're just out here doing stupid stuff on your own. And looks like you're preying on unsuspected travelers.
What makes you think that?
You know, there's a carriage on fire, and well, there's a carriage on fire, and that's enough, really. Is that your carriage? Did you light it on fire?
We did one of those things.
While they're
So-
having the conversation, can Flint still sneaky kind of like go around to like flank in a way just to kind of like get another vantage point on them?
Okay. Roll another series of stealth checks.
With my friend's help, right?
Yep.
That first one was a 1.
Oh gosh.
And this one was a 22.
Okay. So yeah, you're like, making your way around.
Around.
So visibly, Brolin and Nisea, y'all are the ones engaged with these three. The guy with the cloud stuff going on is just like standing still. You do see that he has like this amulet around his neck. But other than that, the other two are kind of like warily looking at you, but then also like scanning the area to see if there's other people.
Well, I don't know. I look at Nessie here, and I'm just. Are we looking? What are we looking for here?
Well, there are people who are up to no good in my mother's forest. So,
Your mother's forest? What are you, a druid?
far from it, actually. But look, I don't know what you are up to out here, but I'm sure it's no good, and I can't be having that.
So I guess maybe you show us what you picked off these bodies here, so we can understand a little bit what the situation is.
Okay. Nisea, roll a either insight or history check. I guess to try and
Insight.
give you options.
16.
Okay. The carriage. You recognize one of the symbols like on the side, embossing of it. It is kind of a house symbol of a family that is friends with your family, possibly in travels trying to get to Dorne. You're not sure, but it's definitely a royal-esque carriage.
And would I know like the family name based on the sigil? Crest?
That one will go with history because you might recognize the like family crest, but
Should I also roll a history to see if I know the name of the family?
oh yeah, you can.
Oof, that's a 7. So I'm like, I recognize that.
I know this
But
from
I don't know
somewhere.
It's
who it
escaping
belongs
you. Like,
to.
you know, there's a lot of different, you know, important families out there, and you've seen crests to your.
But I know that they are
Yeah.
friends of my family.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm mad.
Do you say something?
Well, as soon as I recognize that, like, I'll pull my axe out and just like have it held up.
When I see the axe come up, I activate my power guardian armor.
Oh god.
So you
Iron
hear the
Man
hum, you see the like
activate.
arcane fluid starting to pump through my armor pieces, and the shield starts having some moving parts moving around.
And I'll like look over at Roland and I'll just be like, these were allies of my family. This carriage.
So you have a name to avenge here.
Yep.
Go for it. I'll follow your lead.
I guess first. What did you people have to do with this royal family?
They were headed somewhere.
To Dawn.
Yes, most likely.
And what was their business with Dawn?
I
Why
don't
did you
know.
intercept them in such a way?
They were dressed fancy, so we didn't really take the time to ask.
But you knew where they were going.
Oh, yes. We planned for them to come here.
So you had no other business with them other than to waylay them in the middle of their travels and steal their belongings. For what?
For reasons.
What reasons? Wealth?
No,
Or other reasons?
other reasons.
Dark reasons.
Yes, quite dark.
Well, in that case, I think we're done talking. And she's gonna fucking fight him.
There we go.
Okay.
It pulls out her crossbow where she's in hiding and aims it at the guy who's been talking to them, and she's ready to shoot whenever he moves even an inch. She's ready.
I've got my people.
What's Cinder doing?
I'm very sneakily drawing my spear and like kind of prepping to just take a run at the lead guy. How close am I? To the lead guy.
To the guy that has the sword?
Yeah.
Like 40, 45 feet. Behind like a tree.
Could I sneak up like 10 feet?
Roll another stealth check.
You got it. That's a 2 minus 1. So
You take a
One.
loud crunching step and they
darn it.
look in your like direct direction.
I still try to make the ground.
Flint, make a perception check.
I'm going to use one of my locks.
Okay.
You have more. You got a lot.
I only have one more. I used my luck. It was a 6 and now it's a 1, and I have a -1. So I'll use, you know what? How important is this? This is my last one.
I mean, it's like 10 o'clock, so I mean, you might not get a chance to.
It's a
It's
4
not-
for 3.
But you
my
have
guys.
inspo.
That's a D6. You got it. You got it.
How many inspos can I add?
You have 2, I think.
I got a 1. So now I'm back up
Wait,
to
no,
the
you
4.
have 2 or 3. I can't remember.
I have 3.
Okay.
Can I use them all in the same roll?
I mean, yeah. It's
Okay,
not like.
back up to the 4. I rolled another fucking 1. We're at 5. Okay,
It'll-
okay. 11. This was a 6. so
Wow, there you go.
11.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
me using
So with
everything.
that assisted help,
It went from bad to worse.
as you're getting your crossbow ready, you notice the man with the amulet turn and look at you directly. But his eyes aren't really focused on you. And in that like last minute effort, when it kind of like sinks in, you realize he's looking at Smudgy. And he looks over. They have the imp. Kill them. And that's where we're gonna end it.
Oh man. Nothing is random. Nothing is random.
Oh, baby.
I mean, we'll kill them
They
first.
Good news is you all are level 4.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey.
Going into
Hey.
this next fight.
Yep. We can roll for HP if y'all want to do it live.
I would like to do it
sure,
right.
why
Right.
If you roll a 1, re-roll it because we don't like ones.
Wait, what are we? Oh, right. Fuck, what's my hit?
So you do
Sorry.
that, and then you add you roll your hit die, and you add your Constitution bonus.
Am I a D8?
I will look. I think you are, but I'll double check.
Oh, 7.
6.
Fuck yes.
Oh
Oh my gosh, guys. I love it.
Why can't I? There, flip. Yes, you're a D8, so you would be D8 plus 3, Flint. And that was 7 before your con.
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice.
So that's 10 total.
I rolled a 7 as well.
Oh, y'all coming out here with the big. That just means I have to hit y'all harder.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
So I add that to my. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so now when you level up, just remember how much HP you have currently,
Okay.
and then I'll tell y'all after this, just so that we're not wasting. But you can go in and edit how much HP you actually have based on what you rolled.
Sweet.
Mine just did it for me. Hang on.
You might be on automatic
Yeah, it's
HP,
auto if you just normally
unless
level.
you change it.
I
I'm
think
so stressed
I
out.
think
But it might be about.
This is the first.
same.
Wait, this is the first time we've leveled because we
Yeah,
started.
this is the first time y'all level.
So,
So
you have-
everything
you-
else
you
before
choose
was,
kind of. You
was
can either choose if you want to take like a
averaged.
average or if you want to roll. But you know, roll is rolling. You can roll high and you can roll low.
why don't I do that for on D&D Beyond?
If
That's
you-
where I like.
You just do like a custom roll, like you do a what's yours? A D12, I think. for-
Yeah, barbarians is D12.
Wait,
Yes,
is
we
it the
do,
hit
Austin.
dice?
We do.
Mhm, you do a D12, and then you add your proficiency.
No, your
con, or your
con
Yeah, your
modifier.
con modifier.
All right, hang on. Let me take a look at this. Let's have a look. See. Con modifier. It would be.
If you,
Four.
this is more a theoretical question, but something that I had considered is if you multi-class, do you keep the hit dice of the first class you take, or if the other one's higher, do you use the higher one?
You use whichever one you're leveling that level for. So if you level, I don't know, in your case, a barbarian, you would roll a D12 plus 3 for your next level.
So that's,
That's
a
an interesting
10.
one.
But if you roll a wizard, it's like a D6 plus 3. The fuck I'm gonna be a wizard for? Ah.
Books.
But yes, as we get that situated, we are gonna figure out who to raid. Exclamation point critical. If you have not already, we are gonna roll for who wins that here in a second, probably after I figure out who we're gonna raid. And then be sure to come by next Saturday because things are getting pretty heated. A lot of things are kicking off at the same time, so.
Oh my god. Smudgy has a sordid past. Who knew?
Yeah.
He told you he was ferocious. He's probably got like loads of.
Oh
people
man,
that wanna
he's got a
kill him.
rap list, man.
Oh gosh, I can't.
Does Smudgy have any tattoos that we haven't been able to
He's like
explain yet?
sick tatted.
You're not. I never really thought anything of it.
But yes, we will see you all the next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Also, I have to give away the last dice. 1 second. No, it's on the ending screen. Yeah, I'm being weird. Empress_1. Oh, nice. Empress, join the Discord. Empress, join the Discord and send a message to Judgy DM and let him know you won the giveaway. But yeah, just join a Discord and we will get that dice sent out to you. That's awesome. First time. But yes, come join us Monday, I think is our next show. Monday. We'll be back. Legends of Shalgal. And we're gonna raid Blackwater D&D.